衛視嘅觀眾朋友大家好，歡迎收睇 CYC 社區青年中心50週年線上頒獎籌款晚會。我係行政總監溫靜婷。50年前 CYC 成立嘅目的係為咗幫助華裔社區裏邊高危嘅青少年，希望幫助佢哋重回正軌。咁多年嚟 ，CYC 一直堅守呢個信念同埋宗旨。時至今日，我哋更加將服務擴展到好多唔同嘅範疇，包括課外活動、社區服務、就業培訓、心理輔導、領袖訓練咁多。希望可以透過我哋嘅服務，唔單止可以減輕家長嘅負擔，仲可以幫助青少年更好咁學習。通過唔同類型嘅團體活動，培養佢哋嘅合作性，仲有教導佢哋社區服務嘅重要。2020對每一個人嚟講都係特別嘅一年。今年係我哋第一次用咁樣嘅形式同大家見面。喺嚟緊嘅30分鐘，我哋唔單止會帶你進一步了解 CYC， 仲會帶出好多唔同嘉賓同埋青少年嘅故事。喺正式開始我哋嘅今日節目之前，我想喺呢度同大家呼籲 CYC 對社區嘅服務離唔開各界嘅支持同埋幫助。大家可以掃描熒幕上面嘅2維碼，或者登錄 CYC 嘅網站，只要簡單嘅幾個步驟就可以完成捐款。你嘅愛心同埋鼓勵可以幫助我哋投入更加多嘅資源，為社區嘅家長同埋青少年帶嚟更加多唔同類型嘅服務。好啦，事不宜遲，馬上開始我哋第一節嘅節目。
Good evening and welcome. My name is Jane Mack, and I am the board chair for CYC. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the 50th Annual Festival of Youth Gala. Although we can't be together tonight in a beautiful ballroom celebrating, I'm grateful for the technology that allows us to still celebrate this milestone together virtually. As we celebrate 50 years in the community, we reflect upon a bridge on the river of Choluca. This bridge is located in an area of Honduras known for severe weather. So the bridge was designed to withstand the most severe storms. The bridge was opened to the public in 1998. In October of that year, Hurricane Mitch hit. They received 75 inches of rain over the course of 4 days, and all of the bridges in Honduras were destroyed, except for this bridge. The problem was that the storm wiped out the roads and changed the path of the river. So now it is literally a bridge to nowhere, over nothing. The lesson we take from this is that built to last may not be the way to go when you know that storms are inevitably coming. Instead, we've built CYC on the better idea of built to adapt. That's why, despite COVID-19, CYC has continued to serve our youth and families through virtual summer camps, wellness checks, developing an anti-API hate campaign, food distribution, and in many other ways. The 8,000 youth and 2,000 families we serve annually depend on us, and we have consistently met the challenges and hardships they face in their everyday lives. I'm truly fortunate to serve on this board with a wonderful group of community leaders, including our Vice Chair, Hannah Lee Young, our Treasurer, May Ann Wong, our Secretary, Dr. Benjamin Lau, and our Directors at Large, Joel Sato, Mary Sue, and Victoria Luber. Thank you for your service. I'm also very grateful for our team of dedicated and committed staff led by our fearless leader, our Executive Director, Sarah Wang. CYC is where it is today because we've always enjoyed the good fortune of working with people who genuinely care and are passionate about the community. Finally, I want to acknowledge and thank all of our community partners and generous donors and sponsors. We appreciate your support, and we hope to continue to adapt together to whatever storms the next 50 years brings us. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mayor London Breed. It is my honor to welcome you to the Community Youth Center's 50th Annual Festival of Youth Gala. During normal times, we'd be gathering to celebrate this significant milestone. But these are not normal times, and we've had to get creative to still come together. For half of a century, CYC has played a vital role in serving our immigrant and Asian Pacific Islander youths and their families by connecting them with resources, providing academic support, and mentoring future leaders. And during this pandemic, CYC has stepped up to help to address issues with food security and fighting xenophobia against our API community. Your support to CYC will make sure that they can continue their work. Finally, I want to thank Sarah Wan for her partnership with us and her commitment to our youth and families in San Francisco. Stay safe and healthy, and together we will get through this.
CYC was born out of necessity during a time of increasing awareness and activism in the Chinatown community. CYC focused from day one on the increasing problems of juvenile delinquency and gang violence in the neighborhood, and offered an alternative to street life for high-need and at-risk youth, with programs and services to help discover their own ambitions and turn their lives around.
Youth problems was a big issue in Chinatown at that time. Facing youth problems, they were not equipped to handle, because you had a huge influx of immigrants coming in the United States, but also you had the rejoining of families. The Youth Service Center was given money and trying to coordinate programs to deal with hardcore youth in Chinatown.
As CYC grew, so did our geographic reach, as well as the reach of our ambitions. Today, CYC offers services throughout San Francisco, with deep relationships in neighborhoods like Bayview, Chinatown, Richmond, Sunset, and Tenderloin. CYC services help youth develop leadership skills, gain employment experience, improve their mental health, acculturate to a new country, learn technology skills, and much more.
And I think what keeps me going and my drive is that I get to see firsthand the impact that we can make on a child's life, and to be able to motivate a child to succeed and to reach their fullest potential. CYC really is a family, and our goal really is to help a child grow and reach their fullest potential, and hope that somewhere in life, when the opportunity presents itself, that they give back to the community and remember the lessons that they've learned through CYC.
In CYC workforce development programs, youth prepare for gainful employment through workshops that teach them skills such as how to write a resume and cover letter, correspond and communicate professionally, search for jobs, and explore potential careers. CYC connects youth in San Francisco to internships and jobs and careers they expressed interest in, like education, construction, and public service.
CYC helped me find my first internship opportunity. It was a paid internship through the Mayor's Youth Employment and Education Program. I worked at CYC, and through CYC's Mayor's Youth Employment Education Program, I got to experience City Hall life, working with politicians, working with people who are elected officials. And I continued doing that, building my network, meeting new people. And currently I work at Facebook, where I interact with the very same people I used to meet and talk to. Now at Facebook, I find ways to leverage our services to make impact in the community. When you're young, you don't really know what you want to do in life, but CYC helped me explore what are my interests. And without CYC, I wouldn't even know City Hall had all these opportunities and how City Hall worked.
As CYC celebrates its 50 years of service, looking back at our history and forward towards our future, we are grateful for the team, the supporters, the youth, the families, the businesses, and the advocates who have supported us at every step. We have wonderful shared memories and shared connections with youth at the center and with you at the center.
I think for CYC, we have a pretty rough beginnings in the early 70s, and we have been struggled to really feel the needs of the community, which is always changing. But we have been expand our services and build a foundation to better serve our youth, their families, and also the community. I think on our 50th anniversary, our mission really remains unchanged, but we strive not only to help our young people to become a self-sufficient, responsible citizens, but we really want to help them to commit to be the leaders, to be our visionaries, and also advocate for our community, for our next generation.
Just over the horizon in 2021, we look forward to opening our newest location, a multi-service community hub in the Richmond focused on furthering education, employment, and family engagement programs. We're excited to continue providing programming in all our key service areas and deepening our roots in the community.
And then last year in 2017 that we were very fortunate to be able to acquire a building in the Richmond district, which we hope will eventually become a community hub in the west side of the city. So we can really fulfill and serve all the youth and families in San Francisco in a citywide scope.
Thank you to all of you who have supported CYC over the past 50 years. You are part of our cherished history, our present, and our exciting, abundant future.
歡迎返嚟第二節嘅 CYC 社區青年中心50週年線上頒獎籌款晚會。喺呢度，我想再次提醒大家，可以透過掃描熒幕上面嘅二維碼，或者登錄 CYC 嘅網站捐款，支持我哋為社區家長同青少年帶嚟過嘅各種活動。你嘅支持對於我哋嚟講係莫大嘅鼓勵。喺上一節，我哋有一個短片嘅形式，同大家介紹咗 CYC 呢50年嚟嘅發展同埋成長。但係大家可能唔知道，我哋每一年都有一個傳統。就會揀出嗰年表現最優秀或者進步最大嘅青少年，同埋嗰啲為大家同社會帶嚟好多幫助嘅畢業生同埋家長，為佢哋頒發獎座，表現佢哋一年嚟嘅努力同埋付出。今年亦都唔例外。喺呢一節節目裏面，我哋會首先為大家帶嚟4個得獎者嘅故事。佢哋當中有人成個成長過程，以至就業同埋結婚都係結緣喺 CYC。亦都有人係移民嚟到美國，由一開始唔適應呢度嘅學業同埋語言嘅環境，到逐漸克服各種各樣嘅困難，揾到自己嘅方向。亦都有陪女女積極參與各種義工同埋社區活動嘅超人媽媽，一齊嚟睇下佢哋嘅故事啊
！I'm a 16-year-old. I go to Balboa High School. I'm currently a junior right now, and my biggest hobby is drawing. I prefer drawing realistic things. I want to be a graphic designer. I've been with CYC when I become a Mayi in my sophomore year, and I joined Balboa After School program as a program assistant under Stephanie Altman. My biggest challenges was the language barrier and the culture differences. I try to overcome it by adapting to changes and try to fit in by getting along and following trend. Getting the award motivate me to continue doing my best. I want to thank her for nominating me. She was the one that helped me realize my dream as a graphic designer, and she helped me with many things for me to become more confident in myself.
My name is Daphne. I am second generation Chinese American, born and raised in San Francisco. I recently became a mom. I have a beautiful 3-month-old daughter. I've been a participant of CYC since I was in high school, and I've become a CYC staff. I first became involved with CYC as a sophomore. I joined a program, Young Asian Women Against Violence, where along with 7 of my other peers, and then after that, I then became a counselor in training for the Mayi program, Mayor's Youth Employment and Education program, where I facilitated workshops for my peers on job readiness training. One challenge that I faced growing up definitely was having issues with my identity, understanding what it meant to be Chinese American. A lot of times there's struggle figuring out, what does it mean to be Chinese? What does it mean to be American? And what does it mean to be both? I think CYC offered a safe space for me to explore that and better understand that. CYC is a huge part of my life. My closest friends, actually even my husband, I met at CYC. So to receive such a huge honor like this, especially on the 50th anniversary, it means a big deal to me.
I would say I'm positive, I'm easygoing, and I'm independent. I strongly believe in positive energy that as simple as a smile can mix one once a day, and I love to spread out the positive energy. I was talking with my friends about volunteer in the church, and then a girl just randomly stopped us, and then she was like, "Hey, would you like to join YC?" And I was like, "Oh, sure, why not?" And I joined, and I loved it. I think community service means making a change in one's life and helping others through their tough time too. Because when I was a new immigrant, I cannot communicate with people using English, but some of my friends from church helped me through. They helped me slowly get adapted to this new environment. I feel like there's a song that telling me you're doing the right thing. Just keep going, keep it up, and it motivates me to do more community service in the future as well.
I have two daughters. Katie is 13 and Kimberly is 11. And I have enrolled Katie in the CYC program since the first grade. And as of today, they have been in CYC for the 8 years. And we have been going back to volunteer. And when I get there, I like how CYC helped them finish with their homework so they can join clubs. So I don't have to worry about them, finishing up homework when they return home. I volunteer at the CYC after-school program. I help them with the cooking class. I set up the ingredients and also help them wash the dishes. For the science club, I help them get the materials to build the egg drop. My daughters like volunteering and to give back to the community and be part of the community. I am so honored to be receiving an Inspirational Parents Award. I want to thank Ms. Jennifer for nominating me, for letting me and my daughter to be a part of the CYC program.
Happy 50th Community Youth Center of San Francisco. I definitely wanted to make sure I was dressed up for this milestone event. First of all, congratulations to all the honorees tonight. Thank you so much to CYC for recognizing Wells Fargo as a 2020 Corporate Partner of the Year. It's such an honor to accept this award on behalf of the 15,000 Wells Fargo employees that live and work in the Bay Area. I especially want to recognize my colleagues Jimmy Kwan and Edwin Ng for their commitment to the organization over the years. Now, more than ever, the program CYC has provided for half a century is needed. The organization is crucial to the continued success of our youth today and in the future. As a longtime supporter of CYC, Wells Fargo has provided funding for several years for the education program and the annual gala, and I'm thrilled to see and hear about the impact the organization has had on so many youth in the city. Watching CYC's video on the website really gave meaning to this year's gala theme, In Community. Each of the youth spoke about how in community, CYC community, they've developed confidence, they've gained friends, they now have a voice. Let's continue to support CYC for another 50 years and beyond. Thank you again for this amazing award and enjoy the rest of the virtual gala.
Hi everyone, on behalf of JCYC, we'd just like to thank CYC for this award. We've always thought of CYC as a sister organization, and we're incredibly proud of the many years of working in partnership with each other. And together we've brought health services and employment services and advocacy to our respective communities, and we'd just like to congratulate CYC on their 50th anniversary, and we look forward to partnering together for many, many years to come. Thank you.
歡迎返嚟最後一節嘅節目。喺入正題之前，我想再次提醒大家，可以掃描熒幕上面嘅二維碼，或者登錄 CYC 嘅網站，只係需要簡單嘅幾個步驟就可以完成捐款。你嘅支持同埋鼓勵可以幫助我哋更加有動力，為社區帶嚟更多唔同嘅服務。好啦，言歸正傳，最後呢一節，我哋首先邀請到3位社區嘅領袖嚟為 CYC 獎學金嘅幾位得獎者頒獎。呢3位嘅頒獎嘉賓都係 CYC 多年嚟嘅好朋友同埋支持者，佢哋分別係 Charles Seal、Claudine Chang 同埋 Eddie Sang。為咗鼓勵呢一次嘅獎學金得主，佢哋仲特別咁錄製咗一啲短片，一齊嚟聽下佢哋有啲咩説話同我哋嘅得獎者講啊！歡迎參與慶典嘅呢一個環節，我哋將會表揚同埋多謝社區裏邊兼備卓越學業成績同埋優秀公民服務嘅青少年。呢一啲嘅青少年展現咗傲視同濟嘅美德，所以獲得頒發獎學金，用嚟鼓勵同埋支持佢哋實現進階嘅學習目標。 今晚嘅第一個獎係蕭氏家族慈善基金獎獎學金，頒俾屋企裏邊第一位可以上大學嘅新移民。Charles 蕭先生冇辦法親自嚟到頒獎，亦都喺呢度特登祝賀兩位嘅獲獎者 Sandy Wu 同埋 Alex Lu。
Thank you for the introduction. I'm happy to continue to support the CYC Scholarship Fund. Among the many selection criteria that we are looking at, the most important factors are about civic engagement and community service. During the times that we are living in now, it is so important for our young people to be involved, to follow their passion and their interest, and to learn how to make a difference in the community. I would like to congratulate our two scholarship recipients today, Bosco Wei and Jackson Dang. They have both exemplified the spirit of civic engagement, and I really hope that they will follow the path to develop the leadership skills and continue to be role models for other young people. Congratulations.
Happy New Breath, everyone. My name is Eddie Zhang. I'm the president and founder of the New Breath Foundation. The New Breath Foundation offers hope, healing, and new beginnings for Asian American and Pacific Islander, new immigrants and refugees, people impacted by mass incarceration and deportation, and survivors of violence. Congratulations, CYC, for your 50 years of commitment in servicing the diverse and vulnerable population in the city of San Francisco. Today, I want to announce the recipients of the Eddie Zhang Scholarship Award, Bea Lee and Kenny Lai. As you embark on a new journey of higher learning, I want to encourage you to invest in ethnic studies as a guide, regardless what majors that you decide to pursue. Because when you know your history and culture, then it will inform you, your value, and what do you want to do with your life. Again, congratulations.
COVID-19 流行疫情已經成為全國各地針對亞裔社群嘅另一個原因。我哋一直希望能夠通過教育扭轉呢一個局面。我哋需要善用社區嘅資源，致力協助年青人喺校內同埋校外加深體驗種族公義嘅認知，同埋建立跨文化嘅關係。通過遙距嘅學習，我哋見證咗好多年青人面對恐懼、孤獨同埋焦慮，呢啲嘅負面情緒，亦都引發咗佢哋嘅憂鬱病同其他精神健康嘅症狀。隨住持續增加嘅暴力事件，我哋需要向年青人發出強烈嘅訊息，以應對 COVID-19 導致嘅仇外心理升級同埋惡化，而且制定政策同行動計劃，以確保我哋所有嘅年青人都能夠喺冇暴力嘅社區之中茁壯咁成長。請加入我哋嘅行列，捐助呢一個運動，創建一個無暴力嘅社區。我哋衷心多謝你嘅支持同考慮。
Hey everyone, it's Kamala, and as always, I am so proud to support and stand with Beyond Differences and the partnership with Community Youth Center of San Francisco in standing up for our AAPI youth and their families. In this moment where there's so many powerful forces trying to sow hate and division and engage in xenophobic rhetoric, we know the strength of unity. We know the strength of lifting up our young leaders and doing everything we can to support them and their families. So let's keep doing it. This is about the vision of the America that we know we are. And we're going to support our AAPI youth all the way. Thank you.
Hi, I'm YY. Today I'm gonna share a really unpleasant experience with you that I encountered early this March 2020. I was on my way to the gym, just got out of the car, and there was this man walking past by me, and the moment he saw me, he shouted out really loud, China. And I kept walking. There was this bus driving past by. He shouted to the bus, also to me. run over them. That was the second thing he said to me. At that moment, I kind of realized that, okay, I think that's a hate crime against my skin color. And I ignored him. I was still walking to my destination, and I was trapped with him, waiting for traffic lights. He was just standing next to me. He was staring at me, and it looked like he was about to speed on me. And I looked at him. I told him in a really calm voice, I said, please don't. And the moment right after I said that, he sped on me. And the traffic light, changed. I just walked faster, into my gym. And when I looked back, that guy was still staring at me. And I think it's really important to share my story with people that haven't realized this kind of, hate crime, xenophobia against, Chinese people especially. This kind of thing exists. Is that lots of people don't even have the idea that this kind of racist against Asian people, Chinese people during this pandemic is a thing. And I think it's really essential that lots of organizations are helping, people like me, or helping the community to unite together to fight against this kind of hate crime. I think it's really essential.
好啦，唔經唔覺，我哋嘅節目已經嚟到尾聲啦。CYC 可以喺呢50年嚟一直為大家服務，實在係離唔開社區各界嘅支持。喺呢度，我希望能夠藉住呢一個機會，多謝一直以嚟支持 CYC 嘅機構，亦都特別鳴謝我哋今年嘅冠名贊助 Seal Family Charitable Fund、Facebook、Prefer Bank 同埋好多其他贊助嘅機構。最後，我亦都代表 CYC 呢個大家庭，多謝喺電視機面前嘅每一位觀眾。喺未來嘅日子，我哋會繼續為社區服務，繼續為青年個學習同成長而努力。CYC 社區青年中心係會帶住我哋嘅初心同埋宗旨，同大家一齊攜手走過下一個50年。如果想了解多啲有關 CYC 嘅服務，請登錄以下嘅網站 www.cycsf.org。多謝大家收睇今晚嘅節目，希望下年51週年再見。